Hello everyone again, and we have another ScrawlrBox unboxing. Oh yeah, this literally just came through the door 10 minutes ago. So it's as quick as I can do this because I don't have any work today, so I'm able to just open this up straight away and see what's inside, which I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, this little subscription box, if you don't know what ScrawlrBox is, I mean, if you are watching this video, then you probably already know what ScrawlrBox is. But if you don't know, you can sort of see it's a subscription box that specialises in art supplies. It's a UK-based subscription box that specialises in art supplies. And they send you all sorts of really cool stuff. Now, I'm not sponsored by ScrawlrBox. I wish I was, but I'm not sponsored by ScrawlrBox. But I really like the stuff that they give you, for the most part. But that's a personal preference thing. Sometimes they'll give you some things that you really just don't use at all ever. But I guess that's the point. And they send you art supplies of stuff that you tend to not, or you maybe wouldn't try. And it gives you an opportunity to try those, and they give you really good stuff. So without spending a whole load of money and without having to search for good examples or good quality watercolours, for example, they'll just send you some good quality watercolours and allow you to use them, and it's a really good thing. So I'm going to open up this ScrawlrBox and we'll see what's inside, shall we? So we've got all the little tape bits cut and we're ready to open it up. I've not opened this up yet, apart from that little flap that I just did there. So I've not opened this up yet. So I've not seen anything about what's in this. I've not looked at anything what's in this. This is me entirely seeing this for the first time as well. So we'll open up and see what's inside. Now, every ScrawlrBox has a featured artist, and the things that they send you are based on the stuff that featured artist uses. So we'll try and see if we can find our featured artist first. And this tissue paper usually has everything all wrapped up inside it, and underneath there is our featured artist stuff. That's kind of abstract. Now, me being, I'm running a YouTube channel that kind of focuses on art and being colourblind at the same time is probably a bit ironic, but me being colourblind, these are colours that I can't really see properly. It reminds me of like an Ishihara test for colourblindness, but I like that. It's quite impressionist, and I do like that. Let's see who we've got. Katie Joblin, or Yoblin. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. I used to get a name mispronounced all the time at school, and I hated it, so I found it really annoying. So I'm sorry, Katie. But UK-based artist who focuses on documenting life using paint and your paintbrush. Art can have such a tremendous effect on our emotional well-being. I agree, Katie. Very much agree. And I am really passionate about how art can uplift and inspire. Me too. I have a YouTube channel and a blog where I aim to give you an insight into my daily work life. Sorry, I'm trying to read this through the phone rather than reading it in real life. But yeah, there is Katie's details if you want to go and see her. We got some artist tips as well about painting. I guess this is going to be about painting. I've never done very much painting, so that's interesting. Oil painting, sick. I've always wanted to try oil painting as well, so hopefully maybe there's some oil paints in here. They also give you a little sweet as a lollipop. That's about it. Plastic. But yeah, let's see. So opening up, I can already see some paints. So we do have a set of paints. They are oil paints. That is pretty cool. I've never used oil paints before. I have no idea if these are good quality oil paints or not, but I trust, just based on their track record, based on the track record of the ScrawlrBox, that they are pretty decent. Cobras. Then we've got a Derwent graphic, just pencil, I guess. You know what a pencil is. If you've written anything in your life, you know what a pencil is. And then we have a paintbrush. It's branded. Branded ScrawlrBox paintbrush. Sweet. I have no idea anything about paintbrushes, and if they're good, if they are, or how to test if they're good or not, or how to know if they're good or not. You got a tiny little canvas. I say that I've never painted anything before, but I did buy a whole load of tiny little canvases for a project. So I do have a ton of tiny little canvases. Like, I'm talking minuscule little canvases. So I have a ton of those. And maybe I'll use those to oil paint on, and this one as well. That's pretty cool. I like that. What we got here? I guess this is for... Yeah, this is going to be like your palette knife sort of substitute, which is cool. I always wanted to try abstract painting using things like palette knives. And then they give you a little sticker. The little sticker is usually themed on the featured artist, so I guess this is Katie's little sticker, based on oil paints, oil paintbrush splotches. I really like oil paints because, especially really thick oil paints, specifically because you can see the brush strokes and stuff on it. Some people don't like that. I know there's a whole thing about you have to view art from a distance, and that you get the best view of it from viewing it from a distance. But I like going straight up to a bit of art or a piece of artwork and looking at the brushstrokes, particularly a really old piece of art. Like something on my bucket list, or was on my bucket list, was to go and see Starry Night in the Museum of Modern Art in New York, Van Gogh's Starry Night. And I did that a couple of years ago, and I had to. The very first thing I had to do was go up to it and see the brushstrokes. And you get that with oil painting. It was amazing just to see the brushstrokes and think, that was Van Gogh that did that. He literally brushed his paintbrush across that canvas and made that brushstroke, and it's amazing. I like it. I'm proselytising about art just now, so apologies. But give you a little itinerary. Yeah, itinerary. I think so. Like a menu of everything that they give you, everything that they have given you. Focus. You focusing? There we go. So some water mixable oil paint. I have no idea whether it's good or not, but we'll try them out, and I'm trusting that they are good because ScrawlrBox tend to send you good stuff. So I'm happy with the stuff that I do know about, like colour pencils and things like that. They've sent me things like Prismacolors. So those are not Prismacolors. They've sent me things like Faber-Castells and stuff like that, and they're very, very good. So yeah. And they've had things like Copic markers in here before. I didn't get any of the Copic markers, but they've had those in there before. Very high quality stuff. Again, not sponsored. Paintbrush, little canvas panel, stretch to canvas. Sketch pencil, palette knife card. Yep, it's for palette knife stuff. Instead of sending you a load of palette knives, which is a good idea, I think. And then some palette paper. What did I miss that? What is there? Is that what that is there? Oh, sick. That's what that is there. Vegetable starch, bit of paper. You can mix some oils on. That's cool. So every month they give you a challenge, and the challenge is just a couple of words, a prompt to use the materials that you've got to create a piece of artwork. And this month is abstract floral, which makes sense with the impressionist things, because that's kind of what impressionists do. It's abstract floral, which is nice. So this is all the stuff that came in the box. I am pretty happy with this box, to be honest, because I've always wanted to try oil painting, and this is going to give me the opportunity to do that. Yeah. I don't know what I could paint. I guess abstract floral is the prompt, so I'm going to start with that maybe, but we'll see. And I'm pretty excited to start painting. We'll get some Bob Ross and we'll get some Bob Ross videos and start painting those. Start making some happy little accidents. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing I look forward to seeing other people's impressions of this box, and look forward to seeing what other people do with this box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and look up Katie's stuff, and I'm going to look to see what she's been up to, because I've never heard of Katie as our featured artist, and that's the point here, I suppose. It's people that you've never heard of before. So that's what I'm going to do, and thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll see you next month, probably.